you go in there obviously up 2 weight classes. Obviously, I know at the end of the day you did have respect for Nate Diaz. But kind of walk me through your emotions right now. I mean, obviously it was a big night for you and a big moment for the company. But what are you feeling right now?
It's a bitter pill to swallow. I took a shot. I went at it. I feel I was simply inefficient with my energy. Usually, I fight a man in the division I am champion in, and they crumble under those shots. But Nate took them very well. The weight, I think, allowed him to take those shots well. So I think with a little bit of an adjustment and a recognition that the bigger man, you must be a bit more efficient with your striking. You must not put everything into the shots. But I was simply inefficient with my energy. I made some errors. Hats off to Nate. He fought very well. He stayed in there. A lot of people have crumbled under the shots, and his range was a factor. My left hand was falling short sometimes. The wheel kicks my wheel kicks weren't. I threw them and missed, and once or twice maybe hit a glove, and I think they done more to my energy than they did to his energy, and it was simply a battle of energy in there, and he got the better of that. So this is the game. We win some, we lose some. I will never shy away from a challenge. I will never shy away from defeat, or this is part of the game. So I'm happy to come out there, continue and stay in this fight. I had many chances to not do this and sit and wait, but I went in. I took the fight, and it didn't pay off. This is the fight business. It's another day. I'll come back.
Was there any point at all during that stretch where you said, this is not going to be my night?
No, I felt like obviously I was going to have a slow start. I didn't have a camp, so I knew start slow, warm up, pick up as I go. And, I didn't have no sparring, so I think I fucking should have dodged that punch a little better. But I had a slow start, so I knew I didn't win. It reminded me when I fought Kurt Pellegrino, my corner jumped in and they were like yelling, and I was like, hold up, I'm warmed up now. So I figured it would probably go something like that with a little less damage.
What direction does this put you in for what's next? I mean, is it a featherweight title defense? I know it's even hard to process this on the night, but where is your mind at with that?
I don't know. I know there's a lot of people celebrating this in the featherweight division. There are many people celebrating another man's victory. It's something that I cannot understand, how somebody not involved can celebrate another man's victory. At the end of the day, I am the featherweight world champion. I feel it is right to go back down and remind them of what I achieved and what I done to that division. But I am not forgetting about the 155-pound division. I am not certainly forgetting about the 170-pound division. I enjoyed the fact that a person could take the shots and keep coming. He kept his composure. He went into almost autopilot mode with the shots. His face was bust up, and I went into panic mode. There was just a shift of energy, and he capitalized on it. I think with a bit of adjustment and a recognition that the heavier man can take, it must take more than one, more than two, more than three to put the heavier man away. I think if I can win with that mindset at a heavier weight, I will do fine again. But I think next is probably go back down and defend my featherweight crown.
What was the biggest deal about moving up to 170 in this fight?
I don't. It is what it is. He was a heavier. It was simply me fighting a heavier man, and that's it. But he could take a hell of a shot, and he's, him and Nick have that kind of style. They can take it and remain in there and remain in your face. In the second round, I was hitting glove. His range. He was coming close, and I was hitting glove, and that was kind of draining me. He was just simply more efficient with his energy. Stayed in my face, capitalized on it. I make no excuses. This is it is what it is. I came up short. I took a chance. It didn't pay off. I'll be back.
For the win, we're basically, I'm not surprised, mother effers. And was that kind of a message that to everyone else that maybe they doubted you a little bit in this one, that this was not surprising to you? You're not looking at it as an upset?
No, I knew I was the superior boxer, the superior martial artist, superior jiu-jitsu. Came from, like I said from the beginning, I had the best training partners in the world in every aspect, in boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, and MMA.
Any regrets at all that now that you've lost, that maybe it would have been easier just to stay at 145?
Absolutely none. I enjoyed the whole experience. When Dos Anjos pulled and I got Nate, I was actually relishing the opportunity to step in there against Nate. I have always enjoyed Nate and Nick and their fighting approach, and even the build-up. I had a lot of fun in it, like listening to some of the things he was saying. I had fun in there, and the fight was a fun fight as well. He stayed in there. We talked. We were verbal. It was an enjoyable fight. I would have liked him to be a little bit more efficient and not give towards the end of the second, but. We live and we learn.
In your opinion, who should that shot at 145 go to? Is it Edgar or is it Aldo?
You know, I'm not sure. It's hard to kind of not give Aldo another go. He's 10 years he was 10 years on the field, but again, he pulls out a lot. He doesn't show up a lot. Frankie at least gets in there and competes. So I don't know. I'll keep my ear to the ground and see who the fans want to see the most. What are the fans most interested in? Who do they want to see me defend the belt
I feel
against?
like the fact if it does turn out to be the biggest pay-per-view ever, that you played a big role even in just a short period of promotion.
Yeah, because my fights are always pulling big numbers. They always stick me on Fox for some reason. They were pushing me on those Fox cards. I was bringing more numbers than anybody, but nobody paid attention to that. And I got a big following between me and my brother. They come in hard and never had a bigger following than me ever, So I feel like I brought in a lot, and it made the fight a lot more entertaining, a lot more interesting than the Dos Anjos fight, because it's whatever, But and as far as energy and stuff, I felt like I was a superior boxer. I felt like I was better on the stand-up, and then that's why he went for the takedown. And the weight had nothing to do with anything. I had to lose some weight. If I had a fight at 155, I feel like I could have performed better because I would have been on point. I would have had the sparring. I would have had a good weight cut like I did my last fight, and I had to come into this fight straight fat boy off the beach in Cabo. But it's all good. I feel like I want to cut off the superior martial artist.
Is it time to take a little time off and enjoy yourself, or do you feel like you want to get back in there quickly?
I haven't stopped in a long time. It seems. It's been a crazy couple of years. I've only really burst onto the scene and climbed all the way, but I'm still really enjoying it. I'm not tired of it. Now, go back down to the featherweight division. I'd imagine will be what is next. I don't know. I still feel UFC 200 is there for me, but I'll go back and sit. I'm not cut. I'm simply heartbroken, and that's it. I'll pick myself up and we'll figure it out in the morning. It's a tough pill to swallow, but we can either run from adversity or we can face our adversity head on and conquer it, and that's what I plan to do. It wasn't ideal. I got caught. It is what it is. I'll face it. I'll take it on the chin, and I'll carry on. I'll learn from it, and that's it.